Alright, welcome back to my 530C project. Last video I did, or last clip I did, I got the rear lower control arms. So the next step is, we've got the coilovers and we got the big brake kit. So this is a big brake kit, and it's a dual caliper. This is for your braking, and this is for your emergency brake. I went that way because I'm a big emergency brake guy. Anywhere I stop, I always set my emergency brake, and I want to make sure I had something that was going to hold. I had to do this off camera because it wasn't as simple as I thought it was going to be, and it took me quite a while in order to try to figure everything out. And when I bought the kit, I bought it with both the front and the rear big brake kit. Nothing's labeled. The calipers are a little bit different in the front than the back. You know, they look exactly the same. When I tried originally, I had one that evidently was the front, and it didn't work. So I think I've got this figured out on how I do everything. So let's see how we do on installing it on this. Get this out of the way. All right, this one here. Darn it. I'm going to scrape everything up. I've already got the coilovers installed. So now we've got this bracket. I'm going to use this as an example. And there is a left and a right. And on this, take a look. I can show you. The brake is going to be right up against the shock. So we have to set that up the same way over here on this one. So this is going to go on here and get screwed on there. Like so. Silvermine does include all of the bolts for the rear. Now, in order to do this, I did have to take my grinding wheel and round off the corners in order to get the new rotor to fit. Nope. Go get my wrench. Of course, you've got to do this before you put the rotor on, because otherwise there's no room. It's amazing how close this bracket actually comes to the rotor. I mean, it's really close. And the only way to do this is with the wrench, because you can't get a socket in there. long, tedious process of trying to tighten these up with just a wrench. Not enough room to get the box end on it. So, and David, while I'm doing this, can you grab the rotor? It's on the passenger side of the Z.
Yes, I can. That's this big heavy piece, right?
Yep.
Alright, so you guys can see that. Nice big chunk of metal.
That mine or yours?
I think it's yours, because I didn't bring mine.
Right, possibly. Yeah. Let me see who's calling.
1 second, guys.
All right. So this is like a 1/4 inch something. Fits on here nice, and it will allow me maybe on the last one to loosen this up to release some of the pressure in that piston. See if we've got enough yet. One pad in. And this is the tricky part. You're going to slide this in. Make sure your pad here doesn't slide away. Install the new pad. You've got enough room, which I still don't. And this is why I did it off camera. Okay, I think I've got enough room now. Take our pin, start our pin. That one fits up in there. I do have enough room. Through it, line it up. Not easy to do when you have no instructions. Once you get it started, carefully make sure you don't cross thread it. Tighten them up. Now this caliper is adjustable with that screw. Won't know where to set it until I get it installed in the vehicle. Right now it's not doing anything, so that needs screwed in further. Got some resistance. Let's see how that works. Tighten it up, and we'll make our adjustments and get the e-brake installed and see how it fits. But that is the process for installing the Duel Caliper silvermine rear disc conversion. I hope this helps some people because, like I said, there's no instructions, and sometimes you just gotta play or try to figure things out. There are two nuts on the side of this. I loosen them up just because I don't know if that allows it to adjust a little bit easier, or if it doesn't do anything. Again, there's no instructions. So this is how I got this assembled. So the next step is to go ahead and install the coilovers into the car. And this one being the passenger, and this one being the driver's side. We'll do videos on that. I still have to set the height that I did in my previous video, which was, I believe, at 25.5 inches from the bottom to the top hat. And that'll give me an initial starting point when I drop the car on the ground. Then I'm going to have to make lots of adjustments probably in order to get the right height I want. But get back with you, and you'll see me get the coilovers installed. Hopefully my drive shaft will show up next week, get that installed, and I can get this thing back on the ground. So I'll get back with you. Thank you.
Bye, guys.